Hey guys, it's Mark from Lot More Guitar Studio, and in this extra help lesson we're going to learn the song Afterglow by Ed Sheeran. This was requested by my student Casey. Thank you, Casey, for the request. It's a nice easy acoustic strumming song with 4 chords, so you should be able to get this one under your fingers pretty quick. Let's check it out. Okay, we've got the capo here on the 4th fret to match the recording. And our first chord is a G, and we're going to play it with the 3rd finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret and the pinky on the 1st string 3rd fret. And then 3rd fret of the 6th string, 2nd fret of the 5th. So that's our G. Now throughout the whole song, we're going to keep these 2 fingers down. So the next chord is a C add 9, which sounds really fancy, but it's very easy to play when you go from the G, because we're just going to move the 2nd finger and the 1st finger to the 5th string and the 4th string, and that's our C add 9. So these 2 fingers stay. The next chord in the song is a D sus4. Again, sounds fancy, but we're leaving these fingers down. So you really just have to bring your 1st finger to the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and that takes care of that one. Then we go to E minor 7. Again, sounds fancy, but we're just keeping these 2 fingers down. And we're going to play a normal E minor over here. And that gives us an E minor 7. So those are the 4 chords in the song. G, C, add 9, D sus4, E minor 7. I'm just going to call them G, C, D, and E minor. Okay? So here's the order in the beginning. We've got G for 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. Now switch to C just by moving those 2 fingers. Now the D is going to be 1 measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right to E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to C for 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then he repeats that section. And then we go to the C chord. So it's the same 4 chords, just the order is going to change now a little bit. But when he sings "We Were Love Drunk," we've got a C chord here. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 measures, 2, 3, 4. Then a G chord, 1, 2, 3, 4. D sus4, 2. Back to C. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to repeat that again, speeding up just to show you. Back to G. Okay, then when he says hold on to the afterglow, and we've got the G. All right, and then he repeats the C back to the G. And that's really the 2 sections of the song. All right, so we have the G, C, D, E minor, and then C, G, D. I want to talk briefly about the strumming. Ed doesn't use a pick; he uses his fingers, so he kind of, fake picks it. Where he almost looks like he's holding a pick, and just uses the back of his nails to brush the chords. We're going to do a steady down strum. So you could use a pick if you want. I'm just going to use my fingers here. And what we're doing is we're counting in 1/8 notes. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that would be 1 measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But we want to leave a little space and not do every single strum, and we want to accent certain ones. So now I'm getting a little more into advanced strumming. But this is a very common rhythm in a lot of pop and rock music. So what we're going to do is we're going to emphasize or accent the first beat, 1. We're going to emphasize the and of 2 and beat 4. So that would sound something like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's what I'm accenting. Without talking, you get this. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now I'm kind of hitting the strings every time there. You don't have to do that. You can leave a lot of space, but you want to keep your fingers bouncing in that rhythm. Okay, so I could be very sparse with the strum. So dynamics are really key also. Loud, soft. Loud, soft, soft. Loud, loud, loud. All right, and that gives you a nice groove for this. So I want to constantly be keeping my hand bouncing, but then accent those beats. Again, with counting, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 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 All right, so those chord shapes plus that strumming will get you through the song perfectly. And remember to keep those fingers down the whole time. If you've never done that, it might feel a little awkward and fatiguing at first, but eventually it makes those switches real easy because you're really just moving the first and second fingers. And it gives you a nice ring. These strings are always ringing, or notes are always ringing against each chord. So it gives you a nice kind of ringing sound, and a lot of songs utilize that technique. Have some fun with this one, and I'll see you guys in the next lesson.